Alright, MB here with another MB review. I saw the film Thursday night, Noah, directed by Darren Aronofsky, starring Russell Crowe, Jennifer Connelly, Emma Watson, Logan Lerman, and Anthony Hopkins, and Ray Winstone. Alright, before we get into this little preface, I am not religious. I don't go to church. I don't have an affinity for the Bible or Christianity or Catholicism or what have you. With that said, I do have a spirituality to me. I just don't like putting a label on it. So take that for what you will, but I'm not walking into this film trying to compare it to what is in the Bible or what other groups or religious groups believe or interpret that text or how they interpret that text. I'm walking into this, is it a good film? And I am a huge fan of Darren Aronofsky. So, let's begin. I thought Noah was a very well done film. Um, Darren Aronofsky is definitely his resume has been leading up to him actually doing a film where it's interpreting the Bible. I think all his films have a very, very in-depth spiritual side to them. Requiem for a Dream, Pi, The Wrestler, Black Swan. There's a very unnerving and beautiful search for spirituality in those films, I think. Whether it's good or bad. He definitely takes on heady material. And I left out The Fountain. That's a very interpretive work of his. But Noah it's definitely a visceral experience. I thought it was very well done. There are parts of it that don't work, that are kind of could have done without. But the scenes that do work, and I really don't want to give anything away. I don't even want to go into plot details. I don't even want to go into character details. With this ad campaign, they left out a lot of cool stuff, which is good. There's a lot of visual surprise in this film that I think will captivate people. Um, the acting is stellar. Everyone does what you'd expect them to do. I mean, this is a great cast. I would have to say this is Russell Crowe's best performance in a long time. I don't think we've seen him do work like this for a while now. The past few Russell Crowe films I felt were lacking. The guy can do a lot more, and with him working with Darren, it was a match made in heaven. Um, in adapting the story of Noah, when it comes to the Bible, I think I look at that piece of work as a lot of stories that I just take them for the positive messages that are in them. I am not trying to take them literally. So with this film, I thought he did a great job of interpreting the text into something that it's not about making one religious group happy or another. It's literally just let me put out a film about the message, and it's very deep and profound. It's definitely talking about how we're destroying this earth, and how you know how our society is as a culture, very destroying all of our resources and focusing on things that maybe we shouldn't even be focusing on. A very pop culture driven world, and the movie's definitely a reflection of how our society is right now. Um, so hopefully, when you see this film, you take something away from it. Don't try and just focus on the religious aspect of it. There's a lot of controversy going on with this film. thankfully, that didn't hurt it. It did incredibly well at the box office. Um, so, as a cinematic viewer, I definitely found the film to be a strong piece of work. It definitely fits well into Darren's resume of films. He basically brought a family drama, war film, a blockbuster sci-fi film, and a religious work all into one. And like I said, there are some points in the film where it's kind of like doesn't pull it off as well as you think, but there are the moments that do work more than outshine the ones that don't. Um, so do I recommend it? Yes, especially for those of you who are Darren Aronofsky fans. You guys are going to see this no matter what. It is his biggest, boldest work to date, working with a rather big budget. And like I said, for those of you who may be hesitant, go for the visuals, if anything. There are some epic, epic scenes in this film, which, man, I really wish he would have done. Although I did like the Wolverine, could have, it would have. I can't even imagine what he would have done with that if he had directed that film. Um, so yeah, Noah. Try to leave the literal details of religion out. Just go for the visceral, emotional, intelligent, and moving experience that this film can be. It's definitely something different and special. We don't see things like this that often. And in the hands of Darren, it's very cool that he's the one who did it. Um, so yeah, it's definitely MB approved, and I definitely recommend it. Great visceral visual experience, and you got the best Russell Crowe performance in a, yeah, I'm just gonna say it, in a long time. I haven't seen him be this good for a while. So yeah, next review hopefully will be for Sabotage if I can get around to seeing it. If not, definitely Captain America: The Winter Soldier this next week. So yeah, cheers. Hope you guys all had a good weekend, and remember to keep watching them flicks. All right, catch you later.